Have you been struggling to get new Instagram followers in 2020? Has your engagement gone down, whether it's likes or views on your content? Well, lately, Instagram has been changing the way their algorithm works in 2020. Nearly most of the tricks that worked before do not work now. So in this video, I want to share with you guys the 4 simple tips that's going to increase your Instagram followers as well as your engagement. Now, before I get started showing you these 4 tips, I want to explain to you what's been going on with Instagram in terms of getting more followers, getting more likes and views to your niche page, whether it's a specific niche, meme, or a personal page. Is the algorithm is changing. Some of the old things that used to work back in 2016, 17, 18, or 19 simply are not working now. Whether it's getting in engagement groups, getting power likes, getting views, all that stuff does not work, but it's okay. Don't fret. You can still get amazing engagement. And actually in 2020, I feel like if you're someone who puts out great content, someone else puts out great things for your followers, it'll actually help you as an advantage. Because back in the day, people used to use black hat companies in ways that would actually push you off the explore page when you were doing it legit, whether you were doing it trying to get good content. Now that they're being pushed off the explore page, you guys can start crushing it. I'm going to start and share with you guys the 4 simple ways in 2020 that's going to allow you to get more followers and more engagement on every single post. So the first tip I want to go over with you guys is you need to start posting more stories on your page, okay? Stories right now is the way you can reach the explore page. They're actually putting stories on the explore page where people can actually find you even if they are not a follower, okay? And as well as when you post stories, you are able to get notified right away. As you can see here, Grand Hotels, they have a story. You'll get notified instantly, making stories one of the top ways in 2020 to get new followers and engagement like crazy. Now, when you are posting stories, the one thing I do suggest and the one thing Instagram's algorithm likes right now is when you get engagement. When I mean engagement, I mean when people are clicking, whether it's a poll, whether it's a question, whether it's one of those hot buttons. Anytime your followers or non-followers are interacting with your page, you will get more attention and you will have a higher chance to reach the explore page with your story. Now, what I refer to when I say doing a poll or a like thing so people can get some engagement, I'll give you some ideas on my stories. As you can see right here, I have Sri Lanka. I tell people, do you need a vacation? Yes or no? I tell you which one do you prefer, car or supercar, as well as which one would you take. Now, using those polls, what's going to happen is you're going to get a certain amount of people that are going to vote yes and no, which in terms gives you more engagement to your actual Instagram account. So you can see here, I got 250 people saying they like the car, 90 people saying they like the super bike. But the whole point of my story was to get some interaction, to pop it on the explore page. Using these little skills and tools, you're going to be able to crush it, as well as when you use stories, anytime you have a photo. So let's say I just do this photo again. Make sure you use hashtags, whether it's vacation. Use everything that stories has that you can do. Use music. Music's excellent. Well, Becky G back there. Like, kind of using all the stuff that the stories allow you to use it. Instagram loves it. Stories is the top way where you can actually hit that explore page on Instagram. So on the explore page, as you go through here, everyone's explore page is different, but you'll start to notice there's stories, there's videos, and there's photos. So be sure to start using stories and use everything that Instagram has available to you to use, whether it's hashtags, music, using the polls, the like button, the heat button, all those. Anytime you get interaction, you will get a higher clout with Instagram, which in return, they'll say more people are staying on their Instagram platform, which they reward you putting on the explore page. Now, the second tip I want to give you guys is whenever you do decide to post content, whether it's pictures, videos, or Instagram TV, be sure to post on premium times, especially now that people aren't really able to do power likes, because back in the day, you used to be able to do power likes. And these power likes were done at a certain time of the day. Now, I'm going to go with Eastern time if you live in America. So do the time, figure it out depending on who's watching this video. But the top times, if you want the most engagement, is 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also throw in 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern Time as well if you have more content, because the more you post, the more chance that one of your posts is going to go viral and you're going to get a lot more followers. But posting at these times will make a huge difference when you're consistent, because I promise you this is the same time when everyone was posting their power likes and doing everything. There's a reason they are doing it at this time. Post at peak times. As well, a little side tip that's working pretty well right now is before you actually do post at those peak times, be sure to actually go to similar pages. What I mean similar pages, depending if you are an Instagram influencer for foodies, if you're a luxury account, if you're a travel account. What I mean is before you post that picture of whatever you're posting. So I am a luxury account. So if I was to go to a luxury account, pick this one, try to pick a larger account. But before I post, what you want to do is like, comment, say, hey, love that ride. And I suggest doing this to about 9 to 12 different ones. But just for this video, I'm just going to show it to you really quick with one account. I also do suggest picking different accounts. This one's got 1.2 million liking, commenting. Obviously, I'm going through here really quick. And the reason I say this is in 2020, Instagram wants people to be users. So what happens is if I'm liking similar niche things that I'm posting, Instagram's little bot, because it works off Facebook now. It doesn't work just by plainly getting a lot of likes or views within the first 20 minutes or an hour like it used to. It has this intricate bot. And whenever they see that my account is actually going through similar things, they're going to go to that, let's say 1.2 million followers here and maybe include them in the Explore page because they have similar posts, similar videos, similar things, which is going to keep the person on the platform. That is Instagram's key. So if you can think like Instagram and you can think in terms of how to keep you on the platform, this is how they do it. Definitely, I suggest doing it 9 to 12 times before you do a post. It's takes consistency. Also as well, I would suggest writing down like on a PDF sheet or a spreadsheet a bunch of different accounts that is familiar to your niche. But this is definitely the number 2 tip that's going to allow you to get a lot more followers. Now, before I get to the number 3 tip, if you've gotten some value out of this video so far, be sure to hit that like button down below in my video. It helps support my channel, as well as subscribe to Million Rise, where I'll be helping you different ways on how to make money online, how to grow your social media. So I appreciate the like. Now, let's get to the number 3 tip. All right, guys, the number 3 tip is one most people are not talking about, but is to go to hashtags that are in your niche, depending what your niche is, whether it's pets, luxury, travel, personal, influencers, and watch the top stories that are suggested. So what I mean by that, so let's go to entrepreneur. So I'm going to go to the entrepreneur hashtag as you see here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit that top button. I'm going to simply watch these stories. And the reason you want to watch these stories is because whenever I watch these stories, Instagram is actually going to notice how active I am. They're going to figure out that my account has to do with this hashtag a little bit. So every story that I watch, they're going to put all these people's followers and show them more likely on the story page for Explore. This is a great hack a lot of people are not talking about. A lot of people don't do it because it requires a little bit of effort. As well as if you don't know what other hashtags, you'll see that the hashtags on the bottom will say entrepreneurs. I'd simply hit entrepreneurs, 12.2 million posts. Click that top button. I'm going to watch this hashtag stories, and what's going to happen is Instagram's going to notice that my account is extremely active watching stories. Now, I don't suggest spamming this, going crazy or whatever, but just simply doing this daily, whether it's about 5 to 6 different hashtags that's going to allow you to watch stories, you're going to have a higher chance that your stories is going to appear on people's Explore page that love similar. And it is a great hack that's just going to simply put you above the competition. Now, the number 4 tip and the last tip I'm going to give you guys is actually to use Instagram TV. You guys all heard about it. They came out with it about a year and a half ago. It was supposed to basically be the vertical version of YouTube. And outside of not being able to search, they are really pushing it hard. Just like the stories, video is king. Pictures don't get as much likes and interactions as videos. But the way Instagram TV works, it's basically a video that's a minute or longer. And the great thing about Instagram TV is the competition is super light, okay? Because people aren't creating content that is over a minute. Most people are only doing maybe 15 seconds, 30 seconds, because they're very used to that Vine, TikTok light. But believe it or not, Instagram TV is pushing it out as much as their regular content. So if you can actually post on Instagram TV, you will start to get a lot more likes. I've been doing this on my actual account. You'll see here, doing this Instagram one, I got almost 61,000 views, 3,600 likes, close to 11 new followers just on this one post. But the interaction is killing it, and if you're persistent on the Instagram TV, you will notice a big difference. So if I go to the Explore page here, they have their own Instagram TV Explore page. Most people are not posting on here, so whenever you post really good content on the Instagram TV, they're going to push it as much as they push it on their normal page. And guys, I'm telling you, the way the algorithm works, the more you can be on front of their Explore page, the more followers, the more likes, the more interaction you're going to get, the more interaction you're going to get, the more people are going to click on that link when you have it set up. You know how to set up your link and everything else? Be sure to check out one of my videos on my Million Rise page that explains exactly how to do it. But Instagram TV is a hot way, especially if your account is kind of dying and you're not getting a lot of followers or likes. Start popping out some Instagram TVs, and if you're looking for content, find some viral content, create your own content, make it over a minute. Competition is extremely low on Instagram TV. And at the end of the day, if you're hitting it on Instagram TV, if you're hitting it up on stories, if you're using all these abilities on Instagram, you're going to stand out more than someone who's just simply posting, okay? If you're just simply posting and you're not using all their features, Instagram knows that. Their bot is a lot more intelligent in 2020. But at the same time, since people are getting kicked out using black hat ways, tons of power likes, using some cheap ways, using engagement groups, and they're all getting pushed out, that means you're going to have a lot more space for someone who's doing it natural and using these 4 simple tips that's going to allow you to start crushing it. Start getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 followers a day. And the more followers you get, the more money you can make on Instagram. Don't get it twisted. Once you start growing on Instagram, it does take time. It takes consistency. It takes you having the knowledge of how to grow your account. But I promise you, whenever you start getting new followers in your niche, and you start getting people to grow with you, you'll be able to start making some serious cash. On the census, an average influencer makes anywhere from 50,000 to 1 million plus a year, but it takes time. You got to be consistent. You got to use some of these tips. You got to do it naturally, and what'll happen is Instagram will start to work in your favor, and whatever you're selling, whether it's shout outs, selling out affiliate marketing, selling your own product, maybe doing sponsorships. In my next video, I'll share with you the 4 best ways to make money on Instagram, even if you are new to Instagram. But at the end of the day, it's all about consistency. It's about doing things that I'm telling you to grow naturally so they see you as a legit company that's just not messing around. They know you're putting out great content. They know people want it. People are staying on their platform. So more likely they're going to want to push your stuff on the Explore page. And guys, I hope you like this video. And again, like I said, that like button, I appreciate it. It supports my page, gets this video out here. It shows them where they can help them grow and do the things they need to do. And until then, this is Million Rise. I hope you guys have a fantastic day.